Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have NBA Finals Game 5 player props and best bets for May 16th, 2025. Super excited to bring you these four player props and our one best bet for today. We went 4 and 5 overall. That's 80% on our last show. Super profitable day. 3 and 4 on our player props. That's 75%. We cashed Turner, we cashed Dort, and we cashed our hammer play, which is Halliburton. We're hitting at our hammer plays at a crazy rate. Easy cash for Halliburton. One thing I want to remind you guys about my hammer plays, I do mix and match it throughout the week. So I play my hammer plays for MLB plays, best bets that I see, people that I trust on the internet. I also mix in it with WNBA plays and even some tennis or whatever I see that I really like, from other people. So I do always kind of mix my hammer plays in, so it becomes extremely profitable when it hits. If you're a guy or a girl that just plays one or two 5-man slips and expect to win, you're always going to lose because the chances of going 5 for 5, 4 for 4, 6 for 6 are very low. So you need to make sure you're covering your bets with volume. With that being said, we cashed our best bet under 225. It was an easy pick. 215 was the number, never in doubt. Even with all the fouls at the end, it still didn't even come close. So we cashed our best bet. We have another one of those today. Of course, I pick every pick that I make. I bet with my own money. Like I always say, I put my money where my mouth is. So I'm super excited about today. We've been winning a lot of money, and I also want to shout out all the new subscribers. There's a lot of new subscribers coming in at record rates. This channel is growing a lot faster than I expected, and I really appreciate all the comments, the likes, and subscribes that I'm getting. Hopefully, we continue this as we continue on. Of course, turn that notification button on as well, so you don't miss all these good lines. Some of them get bumped by the time you look at the show, unfortunately for you, and so you're not getting the number that I got it at. As they say, today's price is not yesterday's price, or yesterday's price is not today's price. Either way it goes, man, the numbers change as we go, and we want to get you the best value possible. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to our stats, see how we've been doing over here. 96 of 77, 55% for our overall number. Not bad. 56 is my goal. Hammer play hitting at an outrageous rate, 71%. I love that. Best bets is hitting at 60%. That's a good number as well. We're going to try to improve all these picks as we get in today with our plays. And let me go ahead and get to my hammer play. It's my hammer play for today. Chet Holmgren Thunder. I love it. I love this hammer play for him for multiple reasons. Number one reason, he's dealing with a multitude of injuries, especially lower body injuries, leg injuries. He's got ankles, knees, he's got calves, he's got everything wrong with his body as he's getting bumped and bruised throughout this series. He played 37 minutes in game four. I see a regression in his minutes. He just doesn't look like he can hold up for that many minutes. He only has 4 assists in 4 games, so he's not, playmaking for others. And Hartenstein starting may take away some of those rebounds. I think they're going to push Hartenstein a little bit longer. He's not playing bad. He's playing decently. So he's going to take some of those rebounds away from Chet. Also, with him guarding Turner, who takes him away from the basket out on the three-point line, it takes away rebound opportunities as well. And he hasn't been the best guy closing out, but they're forcing him to do so. If he's guarding Pascal Siakam's too quick for him. He's going to get him in foul trouble or going to force him off the court because he cannot guard him one-on-one. His number was at 24.5 on Wednesday, right after the game. It's got inflated up to 26.5. I do understand the line movement because he has been playing well in the last 2 games, but I do expect regression. Not shooting the ball extremely well. If you look at his percentages, they're not great. His season average is 25, playoff average is 26. I got him PRA projection at 25. Go ahead and give me his under 26.5. The public has been betting this up. As we know, they love overs. They might even bet it up to 27. That would be even better. But I think it right now is going to stay at 26.5, or it could be going lower. So go ahead and check that and get Chet Holmgren at 26.5. Obi Toppin's coming in as my next player prop here. Number has, been set as low as 12.5 in this series. Now it's at 17.5. I do understand the line movement, but the PRA has increased 5 points. That's too much for me. He played 29 minutes. I do think that is his cap. I don't think he plays any more than that. As the Pacers should watch film and they can see that he is getting blown by habitually by any guard that he switches off on. So whether that's Jalen Williams or SGA, he is not able to guard these guys. And that's the reason he's playing more minutes is because he's supposedly being a guy that can guard these guys. I don't know how much change the Pacers do from game to game. It seems like they come out, with the same game plan game after game. But I know they have to watch film. Something has to change. And Obi Toppin did struggle, so I do on defense. So I do think his minutes will get reduced. Although he played really well on offense, I don't see a similar output. I see a regression offensively. Go ahead and give me his under 17.5 PRA. I really like this number for Obi Toppin. Next guy is Andrew Nimhart, and I'm fading Andrew Nimhart here for a couple reasons. He's been under this number the last two games, and he's the number one defender on SGA. So he's the main guy guarding SGA, which is not an easy thing. All his energy is going to guarding SGA. As someone who has been put on other teams' best offensive player throughout my career, when I played, I know it's extremely tough to, guard the other team's best player and then turn around on offense and try to score. It's almost impossible. You almost want to take a break when you're on offense because you know your main assignment is to guard the other team's best player. And I think that's Andrew Nimhart's situation right here. He's only shot over 10 times, 10 attempts only once in this series, and that was game one. He's averaging 8 shot attempts. As I said, he's resting on offense. His averaging 16 PRA for the series. You see season average 18, playoff average 19, PRA projection is 17. He plays a lot better at home, and he's on the road here. Um, I don't see him getting off in this game. I do see a lot of times he's getting in foul trouble as well. He's had 4 and 5 fouls. He's become the number one primary defender on SGA. So 4 and 5 fouls in the last two games, respectively. I also see him possibly getting in foul trouble again. But that being said, go ahead and give me his under 18.5 for Andrew Nimhart. I absolutely love this number for him. Next guy is Alex Caruso. A lot of people are kind of scared to fade Alex Caruso. I kind of understand it. He's been over this number 3 out of 4 games in this series, but if you look long term, he's only been over this number 7 out of 20 times in the playoffs. So he's only hitting at a 35% hit rate for the playoffs. That's not a good percentage. The number started at 13.5 in game one. It's been inflated up to 17.5 for PRA movement. I do understand he's playing a lot more minutes and he's playing really well, but I do expect regression. He shot 77% in his last game. He's shooting over 50% in the series. I do expect Indiana to make some type of changes. I do understand they come out with the same thing every game, but I do expect them to try to have something for Alex Caruso. Also, SGA and Jalen Williams will have the ball in their hands a lot more. He doesn't have extremely high usage. He's just kind of cutting and getting a lot of fast break shots, and I don't want to rely on that. I think his number got inflated a little too high. Go ahead and give me his under 17.5 PRA for Alex Caruso. And here's my best bet. I got the Pacers versus the Thunder, and I love the Pacers here to keep it close. I don't know if they win this game, but I don't think it's a blowout. I think Halliburton plays a lot better. I think Siakam still continues to play well. I think the Thunder, although they are playing well, SGA, the Pacers have figured something out with him. I think that's enough to keep the game under 10. Just the fact that they figured out defensively how to guard him. I think the Pacers are going to push the pace. They're going to come out super hungry because I think they know they have to win this game. If they go down 3-2, they're pretty much done. The Thunders aren't going to lose 2 games in a row. So with that being said, I like the Pacers plus 9.5 to keep it close in this game. Now for my recap, I got Holmgren under 26.5, Toppin under 17.5 PRA, Nimhart under 18.5 PRA, and Caruso under 17.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're growing so much. I appreciate all the new subscribes. But if you're watching these videos, man, go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free. So hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. I appreciate all the comments and likes. It really makes me, fuels me to continue to do these videos, continue to do these research. It's not easy, But of course, I'm trying to do this for you guys. Of course, I'm doing it for myself as well as I'm making a lot of money here. Hopefully, you are too. Still continuing to stay consistent. I can't wait to give you out some more picks for other sporting events as we get to them. But right now, I'm focusing on these NBA finals, trying to cash in as much as we can before this series ends. With all that being said, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate everything that we're doing here in this channel. And like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.